Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. Good vibrations. Kind of, sort of what we're talking about today. I made an episode a couple weeks ago about sending out good vibes and attracting people to you with that positive energy. And this is sort of along those same lines because this video is about putting things out into the universe in order to attract them back to you. And it was inspired by a phone call I received, no, actually not a phone call, an email I received today from a new client of mine. Did I mention that I'm a matchmaker and a dating coach here in the Chicago area? That's why you're here. My advice is tried and tested. So not beauty, not fashion today, but dating advice. And this gal sent me an email saying, I forgot to mention one thing. Are there any Greek men that you know that you might be setting me up with? I don't know, but I really love the culture. I've always wanted to go there. I think it's really interesting and that I find those men attractive also. This email, she said, is really just to put it out into the universe. So whatever happens, happens. And that's what we're talking about today. It was funny because she even said that no reply was required to her email. She just wanted to put it out there. And I didn't even need to respond that I did or didn't know of any Greek men to introduce her to. Maybe one will be coming to me shortly. The way I like to think about that is that our thoughts are a sort of energy. And what we put out, we receive in energy, which is tying back to that other video. If we are out there projecting an openness and a willingness to meet new people, they will see that energy and be drawn to us. We're not doing anything special. We're just creating an aura around us of a positive, good vibe energy. And that is sort of what putting these positive thoughts, and I don't know what your positive thoughts are, whether it's to meet the man of your dreams, whether it's to have good things come to your children, whether it's to find a job that you'll truly love, whether it is to bring money into your life or health for your parents, whatever it is, I think saying it out loud, putting it in the universe, sending somebody an email with it written out specifically is kind of part of how this works. I wake up every day and think about the things that I'm grateful for. I think that puts me into a really good mindset of being positive when I get out of bed. And I think part of this is that you can't attract positivity to you if your entire energy going outward is negative. So I think that gratitude plays a big part in setting you on the right track into even before you get out of bed when you're doing a couple little stretches, which I recommend as we get older and stiffer. A little stretching and think about how grateful you are to have another day to get up and be in the world and meet people and enjoy the people you already know, your friends, your family, and to have a good day. My second point would be that I think this has to do with frequency as well. You can't just think a thought once or say it out to the universe and expect it to come to you. It has to be a mindset. You know, they used to say you are what you eat. I don't think we are what we eat, or I would be a pistachio nut right now, green here sitting talking to you. I am green probably. But I think that we are what we think about most. So having positive thoughts and thinking and imagining, envisioning the things that we want in our life puts us in the right frame of mind to draw those to us. So think about what you want. Write down the things that you want, the things that you're hoping for, and have an expectation that the universe will hear you and bring those back to you, which leads me to having a confidence about the whole thing. You can easily just say, oh, that's, BS. I don't believe that. Just saying things or putting them out in the universe or writing them down isn't going to make anything happen. And that is certainly true if that's what you believe. But if you want to go the other way, I was just reminded of Jim Carey, the actor comedian, who wrote himself a check for, I don't know, was it $10 million and dated it years ahead of time, post-dated it, and signed a contract for that exact amount, that he actually had that amount of money on that date. And it was just a wild, crazy thing. I'm sure if he had told anybody that that check for $10 million had been sitting in his wallet for 3 years, people would have thought it was a waste of paper, a check, and a waste of ink. But he was able to cash that check for $10 million. and he wrote it down, and I'm sure he did everything in his power to work towards that goal. So I don't think you can just say, bring me the man of my dreams, and then never leave your house. You have to be helping the universe out a little bit, right? But you are what you think about most. So we need to pay attention to what we're thinking about most often. I also think it's important to take an inventory in this thought process and think of where you are going, what you are, so that you can see a clear path to where you want to go. And if you can see that path, you can plot that path and think of the positive things that you can do on this road to where you want to be. And every day, make a small step in that direction. Makes you feel good, makes you feel like you're making progress, and will eventually lead you there. With that energy, that positive energy, you're on your way to anything that you imagine and all those positive things you desire. Also, when I said we are what we think about most, I thought about the saying that we are a conglomeration of the 5 people that we hang out with most often. You need to associate with people who bring out the best in you, who encourage you, who have that same positive vibe that you do. And it's amazing how you can be positive and upbeat and confident and go out in the world and see somebody who you can just even tell from a distance, their posture and the way they're walking, their body language is not in a good place, and align yourself to have an interaction with this person and watch how that changes the course of that person's, I hope it lasts their whole day. I don't know, but I do that all the time. Just start a conversation with somebody who looks like they're a little down and say something positive. I actually had a conversation with a man today, and he just looked like down in the dumps, and I could tell that he needed a friend, and I couldn't be a friend, but I could be a stranger who engaged him in conversation. And we had a conversation about how many squirrels and rabbits are around this year. I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of rabbits, but I have seen a lot of squirrels, and he thinks it's because there aren't a lot of coyotes and wolves in the area anymore. I don't know, but I hoped I made his day, and I hope I made yours. I hope that you are sending positive vibes and a positive energy out there so that you can draw it to you. I think you should write them down. I know some people do a vision board. I've never done that. It's pretty concrete and pretty tactile. And if that works for you, great. For me, gratitude and envisioning things happening that I want to happen and trying to make everybody else have a better day, a better time, a better mood. And I think that draws to me positive things, and hopefully everything I dreamed of and everything you dream of will come to you too. Hey, the opposite isn't even a viable option, so why not give it a try? I thank you for stopping by to see what I wanted to talk about today. I look forward to seeing you the next time, so please subscribe and ring that bell so that you're notified when I upload new episodes to my series here, and I look forward to the next time. So until then, have a good one.